Sitting next to the stage, another old dog like the rest of us, but his first year with APO. Please, brace for impact with Brian Carey.
Work my hope for the future.
That's too much for me.
Yes, Germany.
Tonight is a transformative experience. I had two choices to perform, two things I'd written up. I thought I was going to do a little bit of prose, but as usual, I never do what I end up thinking I'm going to. But tonight's going to be really different. It's the ending to a motif. For those of you that have been here enough, my first AB Guerrilla of last semester in Moody had a theme, and this is the final finishing touch on that in the beginning of a new year to me. So, I think I'll start with something I cleverly called the intro. Give me a second, I'm almost ready to jump. Too late to stop now since I gave you up. Don't get me wrong, I'm not getting cold feet. Consequences are a rhythm and I'm rocking to the beat. This is what you get when you make too many decisions. So much self-pity, it was blurring your vision. So tonight, I'm here to finish your story. You can call this the intro, but not to say you're sorry. I've been living too long with the mind of both fantasies, drinking too strong to visit alternate realities. I forgot one. I've been living too long with the mind both fantasies, drinking too strong to visit alternate realities. And so I couldn't see that the vision that came and losing my clarity was twisting me mentally into absurdity. So excuse me for what I'm about to say, but instead of sleep, how about a permanent delay? Good, got that out the way. I mean, aren't goodbyes always the hardest thing to say? Now, where was I? Oh, right. Don't get me wrong, I'm not doing this out of spite. I'm just finally ready to be put to the test. I like to keep my plans really close to the chest. So here I go, new year, clean slate. But this one came just a little out of date. Like, how the fuck do I explain that mistake? I think I'll chalk it up to sleeping in too late. So, I'm the host, and you're my congregation. Try to keep up because tonight's my graduation. This is my second act. It's a little longer. It's called Brace for Impact. I'd like to start off talking about promises. Promises, right? Promises are nice, right? Promise. And I'll be there for you. Promise. Promises are bullshit because they're way too hard to keep. I spend so much time worrying that I can't get any sleep. So, I'm sorry if I jumped. I must have nearly slept, and my mind's just not ready to give up that control yet. So if you see me up late at night, a mess, looking at a computer screen, try to get some rest. I'll be sleeping through this machine. I'll be set in the morning. I just need you to leave. Unseen recuperation's better than nothing. It's the only way I can sleep. It's none of your business if I'm only hurting myself. So quit with the questions and the talking. I'm going deaf. It's better just not to make promises. More absurd phenomenon doesn't exist. You can't see the future, that's senseless. Just assume the unforeseen. You get the gist.
An unexpected error has occurred, initiating a restart.
Now you can focus on what's important. Look past those flaws, stop being self-absorbed, caring only about all those times you weren't satisfied. People like you make me wish I'd lied. I mean, I'm on point most of the time anyway, though I've got to say, obviously, last semester my mind got up and ran away. Rain checked itself for a rainy day, but the responsibility and consequences all stayed. So suddenly I'm making every mistake I promised I'd never make. But what really didn't make sense, why the mistakes suddenly mattered so much. And then I realized, just this year, in a moment, finally crystal clear.
Reformatting hard drive. What would you like your username to be?
I finally got to choose between who I am and who I used to be, because you can't expect to always collect, not to lose, and live in two worlds inconspicuously. So thank you, girl in my dreams, for telling me self-pay is the last thing I need, and I have you to thank as well for dragging me through hell, leaving me chained to a wall until I had the strength to break myself and rebuild it all. I'm thanking myself now. How redundant.
Checking username availability.
Of course, now it's all obvious. What I want has changed. I couldn't be happy with that anymore. I don't want what I used to have. I don't want that innocence. You know why?
Username validated.
Let me tell you. Now the thought of me touching innocence has become a point of contention because all I can envision is sweet theft and corruption, subtle mental seduction, the overbearing apparent appeal of women who can't deal or hold a separate identity. I'm actually searching for power to match me. Instead of the slipping slow personality acclamation similar to manipulation but without the malice or intentional effort, I'm really just cloaking myself in plain sight. Though I've never cared enough to lie, let's get that right. I'm always honest, upfront, I mean what I say. But you people all smile like there's just no way. And so I've left you all with so many clues. But what, you think I enjoy playing when there's nothing to lose? I'm not going to choose or do the work for you. Think you can handle me? Try, please, I implore you. Because your pacificity began to bore me, so I switched mental channels to a different story. See, this is what I've been saying. It's by proper prognosis. My discipline began straying till I found the sport joyless. And I just can't get on board with someone who's a believer. You'll need to fight me on this one to bring out my romantic fever. And I don't get along with half of your parents because I hunt and destroy them when I discover the arrogance. And so I kill our relationship so incredibly quickly when I'm next mentioned it's after the word monstrosity. This is the realest me unapologetically being trapped precariously between insecurity and virtuosity. Because the only thing keeping me from obsessively unhinging my creativity to a kind of animality so I can fully enjoy the twists and the turns, the sighs and squirms, the forsaking of a mind so I can finally bite what I yearn and sink my teeth in you and watch your eyes spin, release your trust in me, let me know that I win, manipulate my hand placement just to make you complacent. I'm disgusted, kidding, I fully enjoy it. My greatest weakness is simply my want to please. Any command I'm given, I'll pursue with ease. Take me aggressive, passive, pursue me however you need. Not a pushover, I'm possessed with a desire to feed. Extensively, where the only thing keeping me from playing with fire, and more importantly you, is most importantly, me. And I'm the only thing keeping the balance.
Previous user erased. Welcome, Brian Artemis Carey, to a new system. We hope you enjoy the updates and new features. Would you like to add the finishing touches?
Yes. Prepare to be overshadowed.
So this is what you want to leave with them.
You don't approve.
You sound like a monster. This is not who you are.
What? Tell me. I'm funny, nice, weird. Is that what you were going to say? Am I not still those things?
It's just not you.
No, it is me. I'm finally accepting what I've turned into. All my mistakes, all my victories, my internal lies, that's over.
And what will they think?
Whatever they want. My true friends know who I am. I may change, but some things always remain the same. And as for the rest, the undecided, what do I care? Let them make their shallow judgments. I'm above it. I'm above them.
You don't think that.
Yo, yes I do.
So you've come to a decision then.
Yes. Yes, I have. And I made another one too.
I don't.
You shouldn't have come back.
I didn't have a choice.
You're right. You did. But it's time now. I can't keep carrying you around. You may have helped in high school, but I'm stronger now. You helped. We both know where that road goes. I can't need you.
You never named me.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I created you just to destroy you.
I'm more worried about you destroying yourself.
I know.
No! Look at me. Look at me! If this is the choice you've made, then you have to face it. Because no matter what happens, it's not reversible. I will be gone permanently. I will never be there to help you ever again. So look upon what you love. Remember who I was. Will it hurt? You never named me. You gave me a life with no name. Goodbye, Brian.
Goodbye. Now I know. I'm always late, but now I know. I would have named you Celestine. Your name would have been Celestine. Remember, never forget what you destroyed.